Gorilla Tag is one of, if not the biggest VR game out there, being so popular you can't even go 5 minutes without stumbling across it. Yet still, with this reputation, I have never seen a proper full review of the game. So I thought to myself, I've been playing Gorilla Tag for quite some time now, why don't I do a review? So that's what I'm doing. Before we start the video, please like and subscribe, as this video took a long time and it would really be helpful. So let's start out with the basic gameplay. You play as, well, a gorilla. You use your arms to move around the various obstacles on the maps while being chased by a lava monkey, aka one of the players who is it. The mechanics are very simple. Run, jump, swing, zipline, and of course, slide. But those are just the movement mechanics. What about everything else? Well, the main mechanic is tag. Obviously, it's in the name. Tag is actually infection in the game, so I will just call it infection. In the beginning of the game, one person becomes the lava monkey, and the lava monkey's goal is to tag everybody, while your goal is to not get tagged. The next game mode is Hunt, and in Hunt, at the beginning of the round, everybody gets a target, and your goal is to tag your target without getting tagged. If you get tagged by another hunter, then you become an ice monkey who slows you down if they tag you. After that, we have Paint Brawl, which is basically like Battle Royale, except with slingshots and you have 3 balloons on your head. And finally, we have Casual, which is a game mode where nobody's it and you can just practice and chill. For this next section, I'll mainly be talking about graphics. The graphics are more resemblant to a PS2 game, but they are constantly getting better with each update. Then again, I don't think anyone has ever complained about the graphics whatsoever, so yeah. Side note, the lighting is really good. I'm gonna keep this one quick and simple. The audio quality is great and it sounds very clear. The background songs are very catchy and almost every material has its own unique sound. I'm just gonna be doing a description of each map for this one. So, obviously we should start with Forest, the most popular map. It's full of trees with bridges across them, a massive stump, and a treehouse. Caves. Caves is a small cave full of crystals. Just below it is Mines, a place full of hallways and carts. Canyons. Canyons is like the Grand Canyon, except with ropes you can swing from and zip lines everywhere. City. City is where you would go to get all your shiny rocks and cosmetics. Also in City, you can find the parkour that, when completed, gives you access to competitive mode. Basement. Basement is a small subsection of City. It's a furnished basement with a maze containing monsters that you can also enter. You become small while entering the maze and become big again once you escape. There's also a way to stay small. Mountains. Mountains are a snowy, slopey area with slides everywhere. And last but not least, clouds, which is literally a city in the sky. The multiplayer works great with minimal issues, but the community can be very toxic. These are some extra things I wanted to point out, but can't make an entire section out of them. The game has a very strong replayability factor, as it does not get boring. The shop system is really good, allowing you to get 100 of the game's currency for free every day you log on. And the game is very original, and it runs well on all VR platforms. Now for the final verdict. Would I recommend it? Yes, absolutely. It's a very unique game with a very fun premise that I recommend that everybody who has an Oculus Quest, whatever your platform is, I recommend you get it. For my overall rating, I'd most definitely, easily give it a 10 out of 10.